Hey guys, I want to talk about boundaries because I think it's one of the things that help us live in our purpose on purpose. So I'm answering your questions that come in through email, DM, comments, everywhere. I want to talk to you about the number one reason why people do not respect your boundaries. And do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? They don't respect your boundaries because you don't respect your boundaries. Whoo! Now here's the thing. Sometimes people say, I am respecting my boundaries. I have told them over and over, they cannot scream in my face when we are disagreeing. Well, the fact that you have to keep repeating it means one thing. There is not a consequence in place when they behave badly. I know we're not talking about kids, but unfortunately, this is an uphill battle because you are trying to train people essentially of how to treat you. So that means you have to be secure in how you want to be treated. So let's say, for example, someone is yelling at you and that's the boundary that you set, right? And you've let them know, hey, I cannot tolerate you screaming at me if we're in a disagreement. A consequence, should they begin to do that, is to say, we can no longer have this conversation because you are screaming at me. You then walk away. That is you being strong in your boundary. Or you saying, hey, we can't keep talking because you're screaming. Do you need me to give you 30 minutes or do we need to talk about this tomorrow? Right? You give a consequence when that boundary is crossed. That is what makes you secure and sure in the fact that you are respecting your own boundaries. And that's what I want you to do. So whenever somebody is crossing it, make sure you have, number one, communicated what the boundary is to begin with, because if they don't know, they don't know. Two, you may have to repeat it, but do not make that a habit, right? Get that thing out, make sure they understand it, okay? And then third, I want you to give a consequence for when that boundary is actually crossed. So that means you are actually doing something different whenever the boundary is crossed. So that way you are standing secure in who you are and what you want. If you want to message me your questions, you can send them to hello@ItspriscillaB.com. You can also DM me on Instagram. If you do it on my Facebook page, it may take a while, but Instagram and email are the fastest ways to get to me. And I will see you guys at the next Ask Coach P. I got to change a hashtag or something because it's getting hard to say. See y'all later. Bye.